It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The Hunter's Westpac Rescue Helicopter and Water Police were called out to an early morning search and rescue mission off Newcastle Beach. There were fears a man had disappeared in the surf after getting into the water near the ocean baths. However, a search failed to find any trace of the man, and police now believe it may have been a false alarm. Meanwhile, the Westpac chopper has airlifted a man to the John Hunter Hospital after he fell onto rocks north of Port Macquarie. The 50-year-old fell about 10 metres down a cliff at Arakoon, suffering spinal and arm injuries. Lake Macquarie police are investigating a late-night crime wave around Wangi. A number of local businesses, the post office and the RSL have been targeted in the crime spree, with shopfront windows smashed and hundreds of dollars taken from cash registers. The owners of a cafe in Watkins Road say the front glass door was smashed and the business ransacked, leaving them with a damage bill of $3,500. Maitland City Council will tonight consider a proposal which will allow households to choose a private operator to pick up their curbside bulk waste. The system will rely on a free tip voucher. Councillor Philip Penfold says the proposed system is a sensible option for the Maitland community.
The system I propose will allow for private contractors to be engaged who people can choose from to have their waste collected from their household in return for providing them the free tip voucher, which the private operator can then redeem monthly from the council for a cash value per voucher.
It's been revealed state tourism body Destination New South Wales considered running the Newcastle Supercars track along the Shortland Esplanade, but decided it would be too costly. The Herald reports officials considered moving the street circuit out of the East End residential area after residents complained. However, the idea was dropped because it would have cost a further $2 million to move the track route to the much narrower coastal road. Could sleep be the missing link in long-term healthy weight loss? That's what the University of Newcastle and the Hunter Medical Research Institute are hoping to unlock in a new Australia First project. New figures show around 75% of Australian adults have poor sleep and lack physical activity, while at the same time 60% of those people are either overweight or obese. Associate Professor Mitch Duncan from the Centre for Physical Activity and Nutrition says they hope to find out whether a combination of good sleep, physical activity and diet can lead to greater weight reduction.
Over the next few weeks, we'll be asking people from the Hunter region to get in contact with us, and from there, if they're eligible to take part in the study, they'll come into the university for 2 visits, and from there we'll be able to get them enrolled in the study and take part.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Newcastle Jets will travel south this weekend to take on Melbourne City and resume their quest for the A-League top 6. The Jets have dropped valuable points in the past few weeks, and it really is crunch time if they're to play finals football this season. Captain Nigel Bogard says the 13-day break between matches has had a positive impact on his side.
It's been a long week, and building into it, we've obviously had the weekend off with the split round, and I think a few boys felt the impact of consecutive games, and it's been good for them to be able to regenerate, and this is the start of the week leading into the game, and everyone's firing. Training was good today.
The Newcastle Knights say they are reconsidering their interest in Cowboys prop Matt Scott following his season-ending ACL injury. With Scott set to miss the season, the Knights aren't so sure about gambling potentially $1 million on a 32-year-old player returning from major surgery. And Nelson Bay broke their duck in A-grade golf pennants at Pacific Dunes on Sunday, winning out over local rivals Newcastle. Nelson Bay captain Peter Power says his side are punching above their weight and were really chuffed to grab their first win. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 19, 13, 6, 33, 38 and 14, and the supplementaries are 31 and 20. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.